All right, guys, Beowulf number 9. Beowulf number 9. So someone starts speaking. I think it's Beowulf, maybe. Other monsters crowded around me, continually attacking. I treated them politely, offering the edge of my razor-sharp sword. But the feast, I think, did not please them, filled their evil bellies with no banquet-rich food. Thrashing there at the bottom of the sea, by morning they decided to sleep on the shore, lying on their backs. Their blood spilled out on the sand. Afterwards, sailors could cross that sea road and feel no fear. Nothing would stop their passing. The god's bright beacon appeared in the east. The water lay still, and at last I could see the land. Wind-swept cliff walls at the edge of the coast. Fate saves the living when they drive away death by themselves. Lucky or not, 9 was the number of sea-huge monsters I killed. What man anywhere under heaven's high arch has fought in such darkness, endured more misery, or been harder pressed? Yet I survived the sea, smashed the monster's hot jaws, swam home from my journey. The swift-flowing waters swept me along, and I landed on finished soil. I've heard no tales of you on Firth, telling of such clashing terror, such contests in the night. Brecca's battles were never so bold. No tales of you on Firth, telling of such clashing terror. He's like, I never heard stories about you on Firth. Brecca's battles were never so bold. Neither he nor you can match me, and I mean no boast, have announced no more than I know to be true, and there's more. You murdered your brothers. Your own close kin, words and bright wit won't help your soul. You'll suffer hell's fire, on Firth forever tormented, Eclaf's proud son. If your hands were as hard, your heart as fierce as you think it, no fool would dare to raid your hall, ruin Herat and oppress its prince, as Grendel had done, as Grendel has done. Like he's saying, like if you were as tough as you were, then no monster would dare do what he's doing. Discovered he can come for your people with no fear of reprisal. He's found no fighting here. Discovered he can come for your people with no fear of reprisal. He's found no fighting here, but only food, only delight. He murders as he likes with no mercy, gorges and feasts on your flesh and expects no trouble, no quarrel from the quiet Danes. Now the Geats will show him courage soon. He can test his strength in battle. And when the sun comes up again, opening another bright day from the south, anyone in Denmark may enter this hall. That evil will be gone. Kind of like our president right now. Like, well, Biden, people thought they could do what the fuck they want. You murdered your brothers. On Firth, proud. As fierce as you think, no fool would dare to raid your hall, ruin Herat and oppress its prince, as Grendel has done. But he's learned that terror is his alone. Fucking sick right here. Hrothgar, gray-haired and brave, sat happily listening. Hrothgar actually is like enjoying it. So Hrothgar, gray-haired and brave, sat happily listening, the famous ring giver sure. At last, that Grendel could be killed, he believed in Beowulf's bold strength and the firmness of his spirit. There was a sound of laughter and the cheerful clanking of cups and pleasant words. Then Wealhtheow, Hrothgar's gold-ringed queen, greeted the warriors, a noble woman who knew what was right. She raised a flowing cup to Hrothgar first, holding it high for the lord of the Danes to drink, wishing them joy in that feast. The famous king drank with pleasure and blessed their banquet. Then Wealhtheow went from warrior to warrior, pouring a portion from the jeweled cup for each, till the bracelet-wearing queen had carried the mead cup among them, and it was Beowulf's turn to be served. She saluted the Geats' great prince, thanked God for answering her prayers, for allowing her hands the happy duty of offering mead to a hero who would help her afflicted people. So Wealhtheow, to Hrothgar first, to Wealhtheow, Beowulf, Geats, remember? Just trying to remember. Hrothgar's gold ring, Wealhtheow's the queen. Wealhtheow is the queen, the gold ring queen who wears bracelets. Hrothgar's queen. Uh, So it was Beowulf's turn to be served. She saluted the Geats' great prince, thanked God for answering her prayers, for allowing her hands the happy duty of offering mead to a hero who would help her afflicted people. He drank what she poured, Ethjo's brave son, then assured the Danish queen that his heart was firm and his hands ready. So edge those, brave son. So that edge those, I think probably Beowulf's dad, right? So I think he's speaking right here. When we crossed the sea, my comrades and I already knew that all my purpose was this: to win the goodwill of your people or die in battle. Pressed in Grendel's fierce grip, let me live in greatness and courage, or here in this hall welcome my death. Waltho was pleased with his words. That's interesting. Beowulf's words. His bright-tongued boast, she carried them back to her lord, walked nobly across his side. The feast went on, laughter and music, and the brave words of warriors celebrating the delight. Then Hrothgar rose, Healfdene's son, heavy with sleep. As soon as the sun had gone, he knew that Grendel would come to Heorot. So it's about time probably to go to battle. Would visit that hall when night had covered the earth with its net, and the shapes of darkness moved black and silent through the world. Hrothgar's warriors rose with him. He went to Beowulf, embraced the Geats' brave prince, wished him well, and hoped that Heorot would be his to command. And then he declared, no one strange to this land has ever been granted what I've given you. No one in all the years of my rule. Make this best of all mead halls yours, and then keep it free of evil. Fight with glory in your heart. Purge Heorot, and your ship will sail home with treasure holds full. No one strange to no stranger has ever been granted what I've given you. No one in all the years of my rule. Make this best of all mead hall yours, and then keep it free of evil. Fight with glory in your heart. Purge Heorot, and your ship will sail home with treasure holds full. Like buckets or like chests of treasure full. So he went to Beowulf, embraced the Geats' brave prince, wished him well, and hoped that Heorot would be his to command. Yeah, end of 9.